Well, good morning, everybody. I'm headed to Jones, America to go get my puppies. Or you're staying with Chris at the house. It's just too cold. I'll turn down this heat. I'm about to burn up. There, that's better. Yeah, I needed a couple of days rest after I got back from Nevada. So I just told her, she called this morning, "You come to get the puppies?" I said, "I'll be there in about an hour." So that's how that went. We found a beautiful place, at least I did. They went over the contracts. Now they're supposed to send me the final papers to sign electronically, and I'll release the money to them. That's what I got to do. I probably won't get up there in April or May. But who knows, I might get a wild hair and go tomorrow. You don't know about me. My son still ain't found his perfect spot. I'm not hard to please, so I guess I can turn this thing on. Poor old truck that I had to run it a 3 months, and it just didn't want to start. When it started, but slow cranking, so it needs to be drove. I usually start that bus about every 2 weeks. That's another thing. I got to get it all cleaned out. Supplies that I want to take when the weather thaws. I'll take about, 5 tons of food up there, since I'm going to be in the wilderness. Of course, we got that cargo trailer. And then we got the back of a pickup. And I'll be making trips up there all the time, so I'll have it all moved up there that I want up there. But I'm buying a cargo trailer, not a cargo trailer, a shipping container, so I can lock up everything that I bring up there. We'll start off with one, but I want 4 total. I really want to get up there and see where to lay them out at, you know. That's my main issue. I see it's a big wide truck I got to move over. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to get away from all this sickness and diseases and viruses and all that stuff. It's bad, I'll just move to the mountains. It's about 50 some odd miles to that little town, which it's got a filling station. That's all it's got. And a trading post. That's what I call it. And then it's about 160 miles or so to a town that's got a Walmart and some other things. I gotta go. Look at that. They just don't even know whose turn it is. That's what happens to people. 3 cars went before they let me go, and it was a 4-way stop. There you go. That's another thing. That fire road that I'm going to be going up on, there ain't going to be that much traffic. I'll drive whatever I want to. I'm looking for an Army Jeep. Back in my day, in my era, World War II, I've had a few in Vietnam, but I want a 40-something model. One that works still on points. Anybody knows what I'm talking about. I'm going solar heat, solar hot water, solar electricity, and I might put up a wind charger. Let's see here. Put up a wind charger. There's a Jeep for sale right back there. Talk about a Jeep. Looks like a modern one, or a new one. But I think it'll be fun for me. Really fun. The sad part of it is I got to wait the winter out before I really do anything other than buy it. My son said he'll take me up there anytime he wants to. I said, well, we better get 4-wheel drive. It's hard to do anything. See, it's snowed up there like 2 or 3 foot already. And it's been known to have 20 and 30 foot snow drifts. So that'll tell you something. There is a cell tower and my cell phone works. So I can call, I've fallen and I can't get up. Let's see if that day nurse finds me up there. and all the trolls are welcome. They got lions, mountain lions up there and bear. So anybody's welcome to visit. I like the Nevada laws. They're really good. Trespassers will be shot. They got a gold claim up there I'm thinking about looking into. It's pretty nice. It's, how many acres? It's got 20 acres. And it's got a mine shaft down. They don't know how far it goes down. I wouldn't go all the way to the bottom of it anyway. And there's probably water down there because they pumped it out in 20 years. But I thought it would be a pretty good deal for in case of a nuclear bomb. And everybody says, you're going to go live off grid? No, I'm going to go live in the wilderness. There's a big difference. My 7-Eleven ain't around the corner. Yeah, most of these people live off grid. Just throw a rock from there. It's because they don't want to buy electricity. I might buy electricity if they got it up there. Trouble is, they ain't got no electricity up there. There's a fire station about 5 miles from me on up the road. And it's self-contained. It's got a generator and all that other good crap. Now, lithium batteries and all that stuff. I talked to the guys about. He watches the fire in case the fire break out in the summertime. What in the hell is he doing? Come on, see, now give me a break. He's going to turn in there and tell the pipe drilling company and he's letting everybody go by. But yeah, there's all kinds of fun to be up there. I can go in the wintertime, I can go skiing, I can go snowmobiling. Summertime, there's hiking, fishing, off-road vehicles, all kinds of stuff. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to act like I'm 39 or 35. Like that one guy's 53 and he tells everybody he's 35. Shit. Hell, I'm going to tell everybody I'm 60 then. Hell. But like I said, hell, I'll just do it. It ain't no matter how old you are. Just, you know, if somebody asks you, just tell them how old you are. It's how you act and how you enjoy your life. I ain't hunting for, I think that guy's hunting for a woman. I ain't hunting for no. I mean, if somebody wanted to move up there, I'll let them get their own shipping container to live in too. There's plenty of land up there. It's backed up right on 3 sides of this canyon. It's BLM land. Bureau of Land Management, I guess is what he said. So I ain't never gonna have no neighbors. And they said all that spots is unfit for to build a house on under construction. The only reason I got this is because it's right there, not too far off of that fire road. And you have to drive, open the gate, or go across the cattle guard. Drive, open the gate, go across the cattle guard. It's all open range up there. It's all open range. I'm a little tired when we're out there. You can tell by I'm talking. I am excited though. I sent a woman a postcard of the Ruby Mountains is where it's at. So all you trolls can go pinpoint where I'm at. Yeah, I'm up there that neck. Let's see, Nevada, Utah, and Idaho. Up in the Ruby Mountains. Say there's gold in them dire hills is what they always claim. My place has got gold on it. And yes, I have the mineral rights. And it has turquoise, Indian arrowheads, and gems. I don't know what kind of gems in there. It could be just a rock. But that's what they found up there where I bought. I'm going to take a metal detector just for the hell of it. I look for meteorites and stuff. I'm going to try to stay busy. Oh yes, I'm going kayaking. There's a big lake up there. And I'm going fishing. They got trout 15 inches long or better. so I can go trout fishing. And their gun laws are about like Oklahoma, if you want to research that. Open carry, concealed carry. And they're into that guns. I'm glad to go see my puppies. I missed them this week. I really missed them. They probably won't even know who I am. My sister's probably spoiled them to death, feeding them roast chicken and pot roast and everything else. She lives by herself, and she has one chihuahua, and she spoiled the tar out of it. And she don't feed it bag dog food. I said, you feed mine bag dog food, don't give them all them home meals. I said, then they won't even eat for me. Oh, he loved it. He absolutely loved it. We go into a restaurant, and some of them are pretty high-dollar restaurants. And one of them said, well, you can't have that dog in here. And I said, hey, he's got a suit and tie on. He's black and white with like a vest, like a pigment suit. And I put a little tie on him. I said, he's got a tie. It was funny. They gave him a plate and they served him. Of course, he sits right there in his carrier. He don't bother nobody. And I said, he turned down some of their food. He said, well, that waiter said, that dog's picky. I said, you don't know the half of it. They served him some chicken breast, and he doesn't like white meat chicken. I said, he likes dark meat only. So they had to take that back. It's funny now. And that something else they tried to serve him. He didn't like it at all. It was some type of vegetable. I said, and if you've not read, a dog is a carnivore. They like meat. And then we'd whip it at McDonald's, and I'd peel off all the breading off of a McNugget. He'd eat that. But he'd nibble on his dog food, his treats that I bought him. But he don't eat all that much. He wouldn't drink water for almost 2 days. And I found out that he didn't like the water that I took, so I had to stop buying some bottled water, Puree and stuff. I said, you are too spoiled, dog. You're way too spoiled. But that's what you got. That's all I got to spoil is my pets. And I said, hell with the kids' inheritance. I'm going to spend it. At least a big chunk of it. I'll let you go. Remember, it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what people tell you. Do what you can do, when you want to do it, and enjoy your life. It's the only one you've got. Now, I understand looking out for your children and your grandchildren and stuff. I've done all that in my life. And I'm not hurting anyone by buying a piece of property that I'm going to enjoy. If I want to enjoy it for 2 or 3 years, I've been enjoying it. I looked for everything the amenities that I wanted, which was 0, but it had a lake, it had a river, it had isolation, it had beautiful mountains to paint. That's what I'm doing. And if you want to subscribe. It's going to get really interesting. Really interesting. And I'm thinking about starting in a wildlife refuge called Feed the Animals. Because I'll tell you that these farmers, corporate farmers, they run cattle in there till October, and they don't leave any grass left for the wild animals, and which is sad. But anyway, and then the meat goes overseas. It don't even stay in America. You know, it goes to Japan, Thailand, the Philippines. It goes everywhere but us. We don't get to eat none of it, even though it's used our grass and everything to fatten them up. I'll let you go. Talk to you later. That was my rant for the day.